How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. I hope everybody's doing well, and I appreciate everybody that takes time to watch my videos. Last night, during Donald Trump's speech to members of Congress, the Democrats showed how out of touch they are with the American people, and even their own constituents. And now here's even more Democrat insanity. Even though Republicans run the Senate and the House, and there's a Republican president, they want to pass a federal magazine capacity bill, and also a buyback program for magazines. A group of anti-gun, out-of-touch Democrat senators that would outlaw magazines that hold more than 10 rounds, and a buyback program so they can take away magazines that hold more than 10 rounds. They call it the Keep Americans Safe Act, and it was introduced in the Senate and the House. The bill would prohibit the sale or transfer of magazines that could hold more than 10 rounds. And of course it wouldn't apply to law enforcement. And it would prohibit anyone to possess those magazines manufactured after the date the bill goes into effect. And the bill would also make it so law enforcement, that includes the ATF and the FBI, to seize and destroy magazines that are possessed illegally. And here is just part of what the bill says. The term large capacity ammunition feeding device means a magazine, belt drum, feeding strip, helical feeding device, including any such device, joined or coupled with another, in any manner that has an overall capacity of, or that can be readily restored, changed or converted to accept more than 10 rounds of ammunition, and does not include an attached tubular device designed to accept and capable of operating only with 22 caliber rimfire ammunition. And here's the even more insane thing. While the bill would not ban the manufacture of these magazines, it specifies a large capacity ammunition feeding device manufactured after the date the bill passed of the Keep Americans Safe Act shall be identified by a serial number and the date on which the device was manufactured or made, legibly and conspicuously engraved or cast on the device, and such other identification as the Attorney General shall, by regulations prescribe. Do these insane Democrats really think that the Attorney General Pam Bondi would go along with this? They've lost their freaking minds. But we knew that already. Also, we can't forget that they want to buy back our magazines. But we know that's absolutely ridiculous, because we didn't buy them from the government to begin with. For some reason, these insane Democrats think magazines that hold more than 10 rounds are too dangerous for law-abiding citizens to have. But if hell froze over and this did pass, and the law-abiding citizens complied with it, who would still have these outlawed magazines? The criminals, of course. And all we have to do is go back to the 10-year period between 1994 and 2004, where under Bill Clinton, there was an assault weapons ban and a high-capacity magazine ban. And the Democrats love to lie about that ban and that it miraculously lowered the amount of shootings. And that's absolutely not true. And after that, Congress actually had a study done and found that the ban had no impact on crime. And then there was research done by the RAND Corporation, and they found no conclusive evidence whatsoever that banning large capacity magazines and assault weapons affect violent crime and mass shootings. I don't know how many times I've said this in a video. Once again, the Democrats want to pass a law that affects law-abiding citizens but doesn't affect the criminals. Why don't they try to pass bills that help the homeless, that help the hungry, that help to get jobs, to help lower inflation? But this bill just proves they're out of touch with the citizens of the United States. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about today's video in the comment section. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. Every time after I post a video, you guys always crush it by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications, and I'm so very grateful that you do so. And I invite all of you to come back and watch my next video.